welcome to episode 14 of Safe on Talk. It is July 26th of the 2022. Here with Chris,
What up?
whose camera just dropped out.
You
Sweet.
see the cameras? You see me? Yeah.
Yeah, not right now. What the fuck happened?
You don't see
Alright,
me?
not all of a sudden when I started the stream, you're like shit just disappeared, but
What?
I'll figure it out while
See
we're
my
I'll figure
handsome
it out while we're
face?
talking.
Yeah,
It's
man.
not a big deal.
Let
But
the lady see me.
yeah, I'll figure it out.
Come
Um,
on, man.
Today we got gonna be talking some San Diego Comic Con. That was this weekend.
San Diego
Uh,
Comic Con, yup.
LeBron just dropped in Multiverses. We'll talk a
LeBron
little bit about that.
James.
There's Rick and Morty that is gonna be coming out. We'll talk about that.
What? Rick and Morty.
Yep. And then so we got a little bit of discussion on why streamers don't collab as often as you think they should. And then we'll be doing some Evo talk because that's not this weekend but next weekend, August 5th
God, it's coming
through the
fast.
7th. It's coming so fast. I'm so excited.
Bro, I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what it turned into this year, man.
Yeah. So it's gonna be good.
This is the first in-person Evo in what? 3 years?
Yeah. Yep. I think 3 years.
2019 was the last one, right?
Yep.
Damn.
Yes, sir. Okay. So, yeah, Multiversus. I haven't played since the servers came back up. They didn't come
Okay.
back up until about 2:30 today. Uh, I'm pretty sure the Twitter tag LeBroke, because he broke the servers, was fucking was trending a little bit. It was like everyone's Twitch like thing for a while. LeBroke,
LeBron.
LeBroke the
Yeah, that's funny.
servers. Yep. But
That
I
makes
watched.
sense.
Have you watched any of it?
Yeah, I watched it. I watched Taz's spin. Look like it's broken early. I don't think it's really broken, but I think people are really exploiting it. I'm liking what I see though. I see some Batman. Like a lot of Batman players, and I saw some. Who was it? Gosh, I was watching the CEO stream. Jabali, the dude who runs CEO. Um, and he was streaming some single stuff, and he was streaming. He was saying like the game can be played 1v1, but it's definitely made to be a 2v2 game. So
Yeah.
I'm excited about that.
Oh, lost Chris for a minute.
Oh,
Oh, I think
you
you're
see me?
back.
I'm back.
Yeah, I hear you now. You hear me?
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're
Yeah, I
good.
hear you.
We just DC'd for a second.
All right, my bad. So I was saying like what happens is every game that comes out that Smash like they always like neuter it down to like the base of like all the features that's in the game that make the game dope. They take
Uh,
all that away trying to be Smash. So I'm glad to see that Multiverses was like, nah, fuck that. Like this is we're not going to try to be a like a Smash Shadow, and we're going to do things our way and make characters specifically for team play. So I was happy to see that they're going to do like what Smash is, and like obviously you see their Smash elements of the game, but you can see that they're not trying to be a clone, and I like that because I
yeah.
think Nicktoons was too much like of trying to be a clone. And I think because people immediately got their hands on it, they treated it. They treated Nicktoons like I think Kyle told me he was like they treated Nicktoons like it was melee, and when they did that, you could just see like it just sucked a lot of the fun out of the game. And like first and foremost, games should be fun. You should enjoy even if you don't enjoy all the grind. There should be a good chunk of the game that you enjoy. And so even with Ultimate with like doubles and stuff like that, the fact that we about to bring back triples within the next couple tournaments because I just think it should be fun, man. Like, in when we do free for all, we had a smash meter on, and just do things a little bit differently. Because I personally don't believe that a game should have a bunch of features and you don't use none of them. Like, even with the Street Fighter Six, if you don't have a commentator that day, like the fact that you can turn on somebody to commentate the match. Obviously it's gonna be some generic stuff. It's gonna be some repeated sayings, but it's better than just not having nothing going on and just only hearing the game sounds. You know what I'm saying? So I like the fact that that multiverse is like, nah, we're gonna make this game. We're gonna make this game for people to play together and for the 2v2 aspect. Yes, 1v1's available, but it's mainly meant for 2v2. And you can see the way Bugs plays, the way that Harley plays, the way that Velma plays. You know what I'm saying? Like you just see it. Like there's definitely a team 2v2 aspect to this game.
Oh, absolutely. And especially, I mean, the perk system is literally
Yeah,
like, it's dope. I love it.
yeah, yeah.
and we say this all the time. We love the co-op shit of games. So, um, yeah, I was a Taz main. I played almost nothing but Taz,
Disgusting.
and and I agreed. Yeah, and I agreed that his tornado.
Did you
I
abuse
thought
people with the tornado?
you have to, because everything
Yeah.
else about him
Okay.
sucks.
Oh,
Like,
really?
yeah, his
Ah.
well, his dust cloud is decent, but
Okay.
he's mad short range. His moves come out mad slow.
Mm.
He's not very good. It's like that one
So
move,
if you
his
need that tornado,
tornado
okay,
put it.
okay.
So he needs it in at least some aspect. But I agreed that it was like it was too spammable. So I thought give it like a 3 second cooldown.
Yeah,
Uh,
something like that. Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
even
yeah.
maybe a 5, but I think that's kind of pushing it.
I
But
think 3 is cool.
if it's any more
3 is
thing
cool.
longer than 5, he's just dead. Like he's got nothing.
Yes.
But they did
Yes.
come out and say that that's like his signature move, so they want to keep that. Like
Yeah, I mean that's who he was. Like that. That's why people watch Tasmanian Devil to see him spin and to see him eat shit. That's it.
yeah. Why?
Does his grab include him biting people?
Uh, hold on,
Ah, boo.
hold on a second. Keep
Okay.
talking. They can't. Oh no, we're
Uh,
good. We're good. Um, uh,
cause I every time I was watching the stream, I didn't see any Taz people grab nobody. Oh, is it? Damn.
he has a grab. Is
Yeah.
that what you just
So,
said?
that's what Jelani just told me.
Oh, I
Taz
didn't
got
even
grab.
fucking know that.
Yeah. See, up here because you was abusing that spin. That's why your ass.
Oh,
But,
yeah, you pretty much have to. But did you say you said it's mad hard to do? I haven't seen anyone do it.
yeah.
I didn't even know it existed. So,
Uh-uh.
I'll have to check that out. But yeah, like I was saying, they said that they want to keep it relatively good because it is his signature move. They aren't
It
trying to
should
completely
be.
nerf it.
It should be. Don't change what it is. I
But
like that. Like you said, even if it's a cooldown, a 2 or 3 second cooldown, just so you can't spam it as crazy. Like I think it's obviously it's gonna be balancing, man. I think that's always the next level of once a game come out. Good players exploit shit, and you just gotta balance it out till you get to the point where you want it.
yeah, Naj played it today after it came back up, and
Yeah,
he
yeah,
told
yeah.
me when the first thing he said, he said, yeah, Taz's tornado got like hit pretty hard. He's like, it's
Did
not.
it?
Yeah,
Damn.
he didn't go into detail, but he just said it got nerfed pretty hard. So apparently it's
See,
a lot worse now. So
it's your fault,
I'm
Jesse.
scared.
It's
I'm
your
scared to
fault.
look,
They nerfed it
dude.
because of
I
you.
was working people in the beginning when it first came out, because they do the leaderboards, the top thing,
Yeah,
and I went
yeah.
from like when I started, it was like 130,000, and in like 2 hours I won like 18 straight matches, and I was in like the top 5,000, and I
Oh
was like,
shit.
I just hadn't lost a match like since I started
Wow.
playing the game, just because that tornado was so damn strong. So I was like, and the only time I'd lose is if there was two Taz's on the other fucking team. That was the only way.
You
Is
made me
if
want to play Taz.
it yeah. But I they said like 3 or 4 days ago, the um the director of the game literally made a tweet. They're like, we're aware Taz's tornado's too strong. We'll nerf it. So like when the director comes out and says they're gonna nerf it, it's like okay, enough people complained.
Follow the Twitter page, the Multiverse. They literally have an esports Twitter page that they just created,
Oh, really
and
nice.
so I'm pretty sure a lot of the announcements and the whatever the frame data they'll be letting people know.
Yep. Yep. It I know the tornado ticks like one less time. It gives like less hit stun. Its duration was nerfed a little. They did a bunch of
Hmm.
stuff to it, but
Okay.
yeah. LeBron looks cool. Uh,
LeBron looks cool.
yeah. I guess when
Will
you
enjoy
like
playing LeBron.
he can pass the ball to a teammate, and if the teammate passes it back, you both get armor, which
Oh
is pretty
word.
dope. So
Oh
a lot of
shit.
cool
Okay.
things to figure out with him. So I'll probably try him later tonight, and I'll
So if you
mess around with him.
so if I pass the ball to you and you pass it back to me, we both got armor.
I don't know if we both do actually. One of them, either LeBron or the teammate gets armor, but
That's
it
still
wouldn't
dope
surprise
though.
me if you both get it. I don't know. I didn't really
That'd
look.
be cool.
I just read something in a message about it. So yeah, he's pretty cool, and I think he's a bruiser, so
Mm.
his damage should be pretty good. He should have some good juggles. I mean, you know he's gonna have a good spike because he's got
Yeah.
that
Oh
dunk.
boy,
Like
I'm about to dunk them all
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like
every 10
he
seconds.
literally has a dunk. If it's not a stupid strong spike, then it'd be the dumbest shit in the world. So
There's gonna be like a collage of people just missing trying to spike everybody with that dunk. I'm telling you.
without a doubt.
Be ready for it.
Yeah, and I was gonna tell the story. It was funny because I think like God in the third or fourth episode when we first started talking about multiverses, you said you heard a leak, and I was like, I saw the leak too, And
Yeah.
I was like, we might be, and I was like, I'm excited, and you were like, I'm excited about him too, but we didn't want to say the leak. And then after we ended the show, I was like, so who'd you hear? And you were like LeBron. And I was like, oh yeah, that's right. And he was like, and you were like, oh, who were you thinking? I was like, Rick and Morty. And it's funny that the two characters they announced
We already knew, bro.
were LeBron and Rick and
We
Morty.
we psychics.
But there was in that leak though there was like 15 other characters, and there's a couple others in there that are badass. So
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
foreseeable future, they're gonna be putting out some great characters.
Yo, listen, I'll be honest, man. I think multiverses, even if you look at their interface, right, it's very Fortnite-ish, and I think that's on purpose, man, because I think they want a specific crowd to be playing their game consistently. So I expect a lot of stuff like buying perks, buying skins, um, different game modes. Like you could just kind of see the way it looks. It's going to be a game that they want a lot of younger players to play, but obviously there's gamers like us who's like, I don't give a fuck how old I am. I'm gonna play this game because I have fun. But multiverse is about to be crazy. I really think it's gonna be a game that people play a lot, and I think you'll see a lot of crossover in the FGC for it. You know what I'm saying? Like I have players who play Tekken mainly, Street Fighter mainly, Mortal Kombat mainly, Smash mainly, and they all like, yeah, hell yeah, I'm playing multiverses. So
Yeah,
that's a good sign.
yeah. I
That's a good
mean,
sign.
it's cross-platform and it's free. That's
Oh, it's
like,
cross plat too? Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah, it is.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Because
They do
sometimes in
Fortnite
matches
too.
it'll say like PlayStation icon. It'll
Yeah,
tell like, when I'm
yeah.
playing on the PC. So, I mean, that's a winning formula right
LeBron
there.
James. Look at that. Look at that. Uh.
When he spins it on his finger, that's probably got to be like an up juggle, right?
Probably. Look at this. I can't do none of this shit, but I'm gonna have fun trying.
His projectile's mad slow. I'm gonna feel so dumb if I get hit by that.
Yeah. That that's definitely a. I got something going on with it. Did they just say foul? They got him asking for a foul in multiverses. Come on, man. You treat my man Brown like that.
Shaggy shooting
Jordan
sandwiches at the
Hayes about
free
to have
throw
a.
line.
See, that's why Brown can never be the GOAT. Even in the game, he asking for fouls. A real GOAT would never do that.
Well, yo,
Michael Jordan, Windy City, he never asked for a foul in that game.
he's probably gonna win some matches in this game because Westbrook isn't in it yet. So.
Oh shit! What you said, Jay? I expect MJ to be this Space Jam. I expect MJ to end up in this game. I don't know when, but I expect it. I don't know if you noticed too, but like they give him like the blue and red basketball like that. Like it's got like this that like the fire and ice type of look that Jordan had for remember Jordan and Windy City on Sega Genesis. It's got that same. I don't know if they did it on purpose or not, like as a teaser, because they do that sometimes. But
Yeah, that'd be
yeah,
dope.
yeah, he about to go nuts. I'm about to go nuts with Brown. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he looks cool. He looks
Did
smooth.
he make
He
a
looks
fence
really
come out?
quick
He
too.
did make a fence come out. Okay.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that before.
This is 2012 LeBron.
Ha!
Prime LeBron.
I wonder if that's like a parry. That'd be cool.
Oh, the defense is Perry.
Yeah,
That'd be
I no,
dope.
I don't know if it is, but that'd be cool if it was. Yeah, he
Yeah,
looks cool.
yeah. That's gonna be
He
a
looks
problem.
fast. He looks real fast.
I see. I mean, he an athlete. He should be fast.
Yeah, yeah. I think he just gets a double jump. I don't think he gets a triple jump, but
He, I think it's a double jump.
it's at least a double. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that little dunk is it weakens him. Hmm.
Huh.
Oh, it bounces and he could bounce the. Okay. Damn. He can do a lot of cool shit.
Oh, I think he's gonna show. I think he's gonna show what the fence does. Breaks projectiles,
Oh, it does.
but then he gets like tired.
Oh, he ties his shoes. So the longer he hold it, the longer he got to tie his shoes. It look like. So they probably want you to time it good, cause you see he held it longer, and then when he got hit, the projectile hit, he tied his shoes longer. But then he when he did it, he popped the defense out faster, and then he tied his shoes quicker and picked the ball up and started playing again faster. So I see up C. floor.
Some of the ground.
Yeah,
Gosh.
they my
I
son
don't
about to
see
go
the
ham
I don't see the fence thing. Alley oop. Finger of the basketball. Sweeps in the basketball, right?
tonight.
I think he had to scroll down more, but
Probably.
yeah, it'll all come out,
Yeah.
and I'll play with it later, so I'll know what he does.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
probably gonna play a little
have
bit
you
when
been
I
playing
we
this?
done.
You guys been playing this at the meetups and stuff?
We about to start playing it. It dropped today.
Have you? Oh, you didn't get in on the other beta.
I did the beta. Yeah.
Oh, you did. Okay.
I connected my Warner Brothers account because I got the beta because I was watching the CEO stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I was doing it too. Well,
Uh,
wait, who did you play? I feel like you told me, but or
I
did you
played
just play everyone?
Jake and Finn.
Jake and Finn.
Yeah.
Finn, it looks like
Yeah.
Finn's actually pretty cool. I like that
I
like shop mechanic. I've only messed
I
around
like.
with him in the lab, but
I
that
think
shop
Jake is
mechanic's
gonna be
pretty
fun
cool.
to play for like definitely as a teammate
Or
with all
Finn.
the
Did I
shit he
say
can
Jake?
do
I meant to say Finn.
and like the fact that he can save you, he can stretch and save you from dying. I think is really dope.
Yeah, and they're doing the free champion rotation thing too.
Oh
So
word.
yeah,
Okay.
so this week it's Rain Dog and
Got a little MK flavor to it.
yeah, yep. A lot of free to play games do that, and then try and
I think
convince you
it's
to buy the
smart.
characters.
It gets you to play everything till you find somebody you like and buy it.
Yep. I
We're
mean,
gonna be
League
running
of Legends
tournaments, so we
does it
might have
like
to
that.
unlock everybody pretty quickly. But
Yep.
shit, I want to run multiverses in August. I think we could be able to do that. So,
Yeah. I mean, you definitely got to run it at Upstate Uproar.
oh come on, that
That's
thing
not
is gonna be
even.
crazy out there, bro. I can't
Yeah.
wait.
That's not even an option. You got to run it there. I'll get in
I
on
can't
that.
wait.
I got to find a damn partner because I want to do twos. I don't want to do solo.
No, we're not probably not gonna do solos. It's probably just gonna be all duos.
Yeah.
I don't. I talk. I didn't. I talked to the team about it, and I was like, I don't even. I don't unless like duos is just undeniably popular. I mean, solos is undeniably popular. We have to do it. I'd rather run duos all the time. So.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's gonna. I'm gonna walk in there upstate upper. It's gonna feel like middle school again. It's gonna be like I need a partner. Like I'm gonna be standing in the
Does
corner all
anybody
nervous.
have a partner?
Hey, anyone want to play with me? Like
Anybody? I bought two controllers.
we're at a fucking tournament and I somehow end up getting paired with a teacher.
Like what the hell? She gotta hold your hand and
Yeah.
smash soggy and soft. Like damn, just like in third grade.
That's very
Excited?
funny. You guys run 2v2s at of Smash, right?
Yeah, doubles.
Oh, doubles.
We actually starting to flip that though, cause like everybody's like they say they want doubles, but like it gets stale. This past tournament it was 13 teams, so I was actually surprised at that. But
Mm.
typically doubles usually be somewhere around like 6, 7 teams. So
All right, so
um,
singles are always more people.
singles always popping, and then like double. We're gonna start rotating singles. That's gonna stay there, but we're gonna start rotating doubles with doubles, squad strike, maybe crew battles, and then triples too. So, and we doing triples mainly because I wanted to come back, and I don't want our scene to be exactly what everybody else's is. Like I understand there's a certain shit we have to do as far as singles and all that, but I want to be able to do something like, yo, they run triples over there at AGN. I
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Let's come back over there. So, I remember the one time Black Twins, which was like I think he's Canada's second or third best player right now. He came down to one of our tournaments a while ago. He played in the triples tournament, and I saw him at Quit Your Friendlies last month. Um, and he's well, I'm sorry, well, yeah, earlier this month, and like he was like, yo, like I still remember that triples tournament I did. It was really dope. So we haven't done a lot of that here, mainly because of all the store stuff and all that, and just people complaining whatever, and we trying to get the singles going. But I told people, listen, I don't want tournaments to always feel like it's the same thing over and over again. I lose to the same people and I lose the same way, and it feels, you know what I'm saying? You'll stop coming,
Yeah.
which I can't blame nobody. I don't want it to be stale, so I think our secondary events we're gonna be switching it up. So that's gonna be fun. And then shit, when we start running multiverses, I got to see how that's gonna go. You know?
Yep. I mean, there's no point in not at least running it. I mean, what's the worst thing that
We
happens?
definitely
Just
running
people.
multiverses, bro.
Yeah.
Like I said, from both, like from Smash and from traditional FGC games, I see a lot of people like, yo, hell yeah, I'm running that. Let's go. So that's a really good sign. I think that multiverses will be very healthy for a long time.
Yeah. Without a doubt. I was out smoking this Saturday, and about a group of four kids walked across the little alleyway to the Dunkin' Donuts or something. I don't know what they're doing, But as they were walking by, they're like, "Yo," and then did you see that blah blah blah? It's a spoiler, but blah 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 is gonna be in the game. Saw that in the leak. So like people are mad excited. There were 4 Smash players talking about multiverses as they were
Oh
leaving the
yeah,
Smash tournament. So
yeah.
no,
And
I think it's great. I think it's got a ton of potential. It's gonna fucking like whoever like the developers, I forget who they are that developed it,
I
the
think they went
Nickelodeon
hand
one.
over fucking
The
fist.
the Nickelodeon developers are probably crying right now. They're like,
Oh, I know
fuck,
they sick,
we
bro.
yeah.
They sick because they made the game so like just the hits are weird. It's fast as hell. It just I don't know, man. I can't explain it to you, but I played it and I was like, nah, I'm good. And I was excited, like Powder Toast Man, Ben and Stimpy.
I know, yeah.
You know, I was like, oh,
Yep.
it's about to be fire. And I played it like, no, it's not fire.
Yeah. That Ren and Stimpy was one of the only reasons I kind of wanted to play it, and then I was like, I think I heard something they might put Rocco in there. I used to love
Oh,
Rocco.
word, Rocco's Modern Life.
Yeah,
Oh
that would have
shit.
been dope.
It would have
Um,
been dope. I just think they need another version. I think they'll get it better. But like I'm pretty sure right now it's in a bin at
well,
GameStop for $3 and fifty
this
cents.
multiverses might make them not even want to try to make it better. They might be like, fuck, this is multiverse is getting too popular too quick. We're screwed. We
I
can't we
think
can't dump any more
yeah.
money into this
Well,
shit.
here's the thing, like multiverses, like we know we can't be Smash. We're gonna give y'all some Smash aspects, but we're not gonna try to be them verbatim.
Yeah.
I think Nicktoons thought like, oh, we just gonna put the names out there, and you are gonna love it because of the names.
Yep.
And it takes much more than just game mechanics and names. Like it's gotta feel good, it's gotta play good, it's gotta I gotta enjoy the sounds and the music, and I gotta really connect to the game. And I gotta have something that makes me pull away from whatever my main thing is to come play yours.
Yep.
And I don't think not Ren and Stimpy. I don't think Nicktoons did a very good job of that, and it's evident, man, because it struggled from the beginning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying,
Literally with the first week, the only
bro?
reason I kept hearing about it was because of like the loops and shit. Like
Hmm.
the turtles could fucking spin under the stage, and it
Yeah,
was a
Michelangelo
meme.
was crazy.
It was a meme for a week, and then I never heard about it again. I didn't hear
And I've been
shit.
watching broadcasts. They pushing it. They trying to push it. It's
Really.
just like
Well,
you know.
they definitely aren't doing a fucking good job because I haven't heard shit. I haven't seen anything. None of like I got a list of like 60 people I follow on Twitch, and I never see anyone playing it.
Damn, none of them
So
playing it.
no one play it.
That's
Um,
terrible.
yeah, that sucks. Cool characters, but yeah, they blew it. They blew it hard.
Yeah, they blew it hard. I hope they get it right. If they get a chance to make a second game, like really just pay attention and get it right. But if not, shit, it look like we got multiverses, so
Yep.
we in good shape.
Yep. Uh, cool. You want to talk? Let's look at some San Diego Comic Con stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look at that Comic Con.
There was
I want to go there, man.
yeah
I know it's West Coast, but I got to get there one year, man.
yeah Naj went on Sunday actually. His
Word.
buddy gave him tickets.
Guys be doing all the dope shit, man.
He
I'm
was
jealous.
he was sending me
I'm jealous.
he
Tell
was
Nas
sending
stop
me a
living
bunch
such
of
a good life. Okay.
yeah he was sending me pictures. They got a lot of cool shit there. A lot of cool
Hell
statues.
yeah.
They had they had like a Strive standee and then a Tekken King standee, and that was like it for all
Word.
the fighting game shit. It was just like just one little standee billboard, and it was like, and that was it. And I was like, yo, they obviously don't give a shit. Ask them how much they want for the standee. That standee's pretty dope.
So
But
look, I go straight to Twitch and what's on
what
back to
is it?
back two multiverses. Hungry Box playing it,
Yeah, Hungry Box is who I was watching earlier. He had like,
and Void is playing it. So
yep.
yeah, that's two Smash players right there.
Void was number one on both the 1v1s and 2v2s for like that whole beta week, pretty much.
Okay, no joke. I'm at my live channels. Hungry Box, Void, Coney, Level Up Your Game, GD Sandstorm, JM Crofts, Mango, like the first fucking 13th Sajam. Everybody's playing multiverse, bro.
Yep. And that Nicktoons didn't fucking look like that. That's for damn
No, it did
sure.
not. It
Not
did
even
not.
close.
I had to go 14 people deep to finally find a King of Fighters stream. Damn. Yeah, that shit wild. It's about to be popping. It's about to be popping. I'm excited too. I'm excited. All right, my
Yep.
bad. Go back to Comic Con.
Yeah, yeah, all good. Um, look through this. There's not a whole lot of video game stuff at Comic Con. It's mostly like trailers, stuff like that. Oh, the Cowabunga collection got a release date.
I can't
That'll
wait.
be pretty dope. Looking at this trailer though, seeing these old games, especially like the old beat 'em ups, you see like the sand level with the
Uh-huh.
with the foot coming out of like the sand and jumping out. Like it's just mainlining nostalgia. Like
I'm about to play the shit out of the
yeah,
Alexa, bro.
this could be
Like
dope.
you best believe I'm gonna have that.
Yeah.
And it's got all the ones I played too. I think Hyperstone Heist is on that too.
Is it?
They got the old arcade one.
Yeah, and they got the fighting games and shit. The original
They,
Turtles, which was fucking
they got Turtles in
super
Time.
weird, which was mad fucking hard.
That one,
This one was epically hard. This
that
one,
one didn't make any sense to
it,
me.
it
Just
was
like
so weird.
I played it because like I had it, but like my cousin had the arcade, this number two. It was more like the arcade one, and I would cry when it was time to leave his house. 'Cause I'm like, damn, I gotta go back to this one. I don't like this one.
Yeah. Yeah, it had like a world map and shit.
You know
Like,
how long it took me to beat the dam level when I like you got to swim under
oh, and the
in the ponds,
electrocuting, like,
bro.
little, yeah,
Come
those
on,
things.
son. I lost
Yup.
all my turtles doing it. I was like, this ain't no real game.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was
Played the
fucking,
shit out
it
of
was
it, but
so
I couldn't
fucking
beat it.
hard.
Bro, I'm 37. I still can't beat that shit. Still can't beat it. I'm like, damn, I must be a bum. You think I thought I was nice at that
No,
shit? Used to be real
it
good.
was mad. Like, I played it when I was super young, but,
I
um,
had this one too. Not that one. I had the Genesis one, the Turtles fighting game.
yeah, Turtles in
Yeah, that
Time.
bullshit right there.
Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, where that fucking dam was.
Yeah, they're gonna have what's it called? Tournament Fighters?
Yeah, see, Hyperstone Heights. That's right there. That's
Oh,
the Sega
gotcha.
Genesis version. Tournament Fighters. That's what it was. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They got a couple Game Boy games on here that I never even heard of.
They were hard. I had one of them. And that shit was hard as it
Yeah.
was. You die so fast.
They're gonna have online play.
It ain't make no difference what turtle you
The,
had.
I swear to God, dude, the first time I hear shell shock, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna lose
Why you
my
gotta go to the
shit.
arcade is strong, bro? I love playing that shit.
Oh, they got it as strong? Oh, I think I saw on
They
Facebook
got
your kids
yeah,
playing it.
yeah. They got the arcade one.
Yeah,
We
that's
seen it.
dope.
We played the shit out of that. The only reason I had we stopped because it was time to go, but we almost flipped the whole game. Dungeons and Dragons. Uh oh.
Yep. Among Thieves trailer.
Oh, okay.
New Transformer figurines. Disney National Treasure. Marvel's Moon Girl. Duff Dinosaur. I don't know what this is. Do your kids watch this?
No. I don't know what that is.
I don't know either.
Moon Girl
Upcoming.
and Devil
Alright.
Dinosaur?
Alright, so it's an upcoming animated series.
I mean, I might see it on the iPads one day.
Yeah.
They open everything.
New Gotham Knights trailer for Batgirl.
Okay.
This is the it's a Batman game that's not gonna have Batman or the Joker in it. It's focused on the it's focused on the side characters.
I get it.
It might be cool. Who knows? I haven't played a Batman game that's like geared this way since Arkham Asylum, and I think I played the one after that, Gotham City or something.
That was actually a dope one.
Yeah, and they people still say that have played them all, that like they're
All my
all
customers played the shit out of that.
that they're all pretty good, but they said Arkham Asylum, the first one, is definitely by
When I-
far the
when I
best.
had that going in the store, that one used to stay in rotation. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
So that's actually not surprising at all.
yeah. I haven't watched this trailer yet, but I don't know if they do gameplay. I mean, this has
Batgirl
got to
and
be
shit.
in game, but
He had a clean fade though. You saw that?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes about. Damn. Is this cinematic or can I do that in the game?
It,
I hope so.
I'm sure you could do it. It ain't gonna look like this, but she looks pretty dope.
Yeah, that looks like gameplay. Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, it's all in game. It's just weird camera. Watch the rest of it. I'm curious if they have a release date.
Hold that.
I'm gonna guess next year early, like February, March, but
Probably. I feel like old school Robin don't get enough love, but it's okay.
yeah, he's never gonna.
I had that toy. I played with that shit.
What, Robin?
Yeah. I had Robin toys. My cousins used to always want to be Batman, so I picked Robin a lot. I was cool with it. Yep, I see Robin. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool with
yeah,
that.
Robin's in it.
I saw her.
Oh
smack
shit!
into
I'm just
somebody
kidding. October 25th. That's just
Wow.
coming up quick.
Damn, that was super fast.
Oh, what's this? You get some comics? Is that for pre-order?
Okay, that pre-order gotta be. Gotta be
Get
pre-order
DC Comics
bonuses.
graphic novels at comic shops. Oh, okay. They're just announcing some new comics that are going into the shop.
When is Free Comic Book Day? When is that?
Free comic book day. I don't even know what
There's
that
a
is.
we have it every year here in Rochester. Like it's Free Comic Book Day, and like there's comic book shots. Is it May? There's comic book stores that like they'll just give out some of their free comics. I mean, obviously it don't be like mint condition A1. It's still
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
some
yeah.
covers, but it still be some pretty decent stuff you get.
Yeah, just to get
So,
people into comics. But where do they have it at?
I know it's Comics Etc. over there off East Main, but it's other comic book stores here too that I don't know by heart, but if I ride by them, I can point them out.
Yeah, I never really read comics as a kid. The Simpsons had a comic. I read that. That was
Yeah,
kind of
I
funny.
did read the Simpsons comic. I know what you're talking about.
Yep.
Turtles, I read those too.
Yep. I think I might have had one when I was really young.
I ain't gonna lie, I read a lot of X-Men comics, but that's because my brother is a fucking X-Men's fanatic. So
Yeah. So October 23rd for that. Oh man, why does it keep going to the damn top?
I hate when it does that. When you scroll all the way up, you gotta find it.
Uh, Joker won't be in Gotham Knights. I already said that. Batman and Joker
Yeah,
won't be in it. William Shatner. He-Man
I
and the
think that's the
Masters of
point.
the Universe. See, I saw this
Why does
update.
He-Man look like okay? That's a gripe of mine. I hate when they do that. They make him look all fucking. That's just me. I'm used to them seeing it being a certain way, and I guess it's me sound like an old head. But I hate when they like remodel it. Like you remember how the turtles would look a certain way for the whole
I
time. Then they
was.
got to that one version where like
Ye-
Donatello's like this little skinny weird
yep.
looking
No,
dude.
I was gonna bring that up. I was gonna say they gave him the Turtles treatment.
Yeah,
They
man.
started
Like the
doing that
fucking
to the
mouth was all
Turtles.
big and misshapen. I hate that shit.
Yep.
That's not my damn turtles. Change the shit back.
I mean,
Sorry.
let's not even get started on the fucking who did that one movie? Michael Bay, where he
Oh
made the Turtles
God.
like fugly as fuck.
He made the turtles look trash, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, are you trying to make them Transformers? You just not saying it?
Yeah. It was
That shit was
fucking.
garbage.
It was yeah.
That shit was garbage.
I didn't even see the movie, but
Bro,
I
I
remember
forgot
seeing the
about it
trailer and
until
being
you
like,
said something.
"Yo, that they looked fucking nightmarish. Like
Disgusting.
kids had nightmares over that bullshit."
It's absolutely disgusting. They look
This.
like the who was it? Who's the slasher? Like the fucked up turtles for the series. That's what they look like. Like the model came out of.
Oh, yeah. What's his name? Slasher. I know what you're talking
Slasher
about.
and the other one, the weird, really weird one that comes out with his wolf buddy. God, what's their name?
Yeah, Razor,
Yeah, 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 yeah,
and
yeah.
Razor was the wolf, and then God, it's gonna.
Bro, I just figured
That's
it
on the
out.
tip of my
Dang,
tongue.
and I can't.
Uh,
Huh?
it starts with
All
a
right.
T, I think. To
Oh God, I'll figure it out when we start playing again. But yeah, they
TMNT.
look like they modeled off of that, man.
Uh,
Like the secret of the ooze got all over them again.
I'm gonna figure this out. But while I'm doing that, this made me feel like I'm 35 and I'm too old for He-Man. Like I didn't watch He-Man. Did you watch He-Man?
I did watch He-Man and She-Ra. I ain't gonna lie.
Damn. Yeah,
That's my shit.
I didn't even have really a way to watch it because it wasn't even on at that point. I'm
I
gonna
used to do
find
the
the
shit.
name of this dude.
I have the power. That's my shit, boy.
Toka.
Yeah,
Toka
Toka.
and
No.
Razor. That was the
Oh,
name of the
Toka.
two.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. It
Toka
was
was
Toka.
the turtle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Gosh, that's what it was.
Yep.
That's what it was.
Ha! Kevin Nash was Super Shredder in that movie. Secret of the
Really?
Ooze. Apparently, yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh, Kevin Nash is fucking 6'10",
Right
so
there.
I
Kevin
can see
Nash, Super Shredder.
big
I mean, he is
ass.
gigantic.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
Kevin Nash
yeah.
is obviously because of his wrestling career and he's been in a bunch of movies, but the only thing I could think of when I see him is how he's in the beginning of Grandma's Boy. Did you ever see
Oh
Grandma's Boy?
yeah.
And he's like he's packing all his shit. That's all I can ever think of.
Oh yeah, that's good shit. I forgot about that, man. I totally forgot about that.
Wheel of Time, I don't know what that is, but it's
I
been
have no idea what Wheel
renewed,
of Time
so
is. I've never heard of it.
uh, didn't watch that. Beavis and Butthead clips show reactions. Oh, this might be cool. I was never a huge King of the Hill fan, but it kind of grew
Yeah,
on me
Big
when I
Mama.
see like clips. But Mike Judge was saying that they're very good chance of it coming back. So I
Oh,
know a
you're
lot
not
of
a
my
King of
friends
the
are like
Hill
that.
fan because you don't like propane.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something about propane.
I'm a little worried about being a slut.
I got a couple on the soundboard though, even though I didn't watch it that much.
There's a Turtles and Power Rangers movie.
Yeah, they apparently they did a comic
Wow, I did not
um
know that.
back in the day. I didn't know that either, but apparently they're bringing it back.
That's
I mean, I was big on both. I was huge into Power Rangers as a kid.
Boy, I was corny as shit
Yeah.
watching Power Rangers and trying to fucking morph during the show.
I had the
It's
white.
more for time.
Yeah, I had the White Ranger's like little mini sword with that. That
I was
had
like, Master.
the.
I just want to know why Tommy was tough as shit when he was the Green Ranger and whooping ass, and as soon as he joined the Power Rangers, his powers was limited. He got hold every episode. I was like, what is this?
Yo, it's like when you unlock a boss in like a fighting game.
Yeah, and then the
When you
boss
fight him,
dies when you fight
yeah,
him.
yeah. It's basically.
I was like, nah, play the way you did when you spam the shit
Yeah,
out of
yeah,
him.
yeah.
Cheating ass motherfucker. Now look, Goro ass in Mortal Kombat, and so is Shank. Nah, Shank's ain't really that ass. He's decent, but yeah, man, when you unlock bosses, they make them booty once you can play with them.
SpongeBob getting a crossover?
SpongeBob crossover?
Camp Coral and the Patrick Star Show. Does
Huh?
wait? I'm so confused.
None of that
Patrick?
sounds.
Yeah, I don't understand. The Patrick Show, wouldn't that be fucking him? Isn't he?
Yeah,
Isn't he in? Yeah,
maybe I'm tripping, but
yeah, that's weird.
okay.
More National Treasure. So. Cinderverse movies, Zack Snyder, including Justice League, Man of Steel, shouldn't get their hopes up. Yeah, all these Zack Snyder films like Justice League, Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman bombed. So I don't know
Yeah.
why anyone would be getting their hopes up. I mean, they had that Snyder Cut movie that was like fucking what 4.5 hours long that
Was it?
people said they liked.
It was
Yeah,
longer
they
than Titanic.
it was yeah it was like 4.5 5 hours something like that. The Snyder Cut.
Jeez.
And people were like, it's actually pretty good. I'm like, I'm never gonna see that shit. I have a hard enough time sitting through a 2 hour movie, let alone a 5 hour
He
movie.
did have
So.
a lot of movies that bombed. That's a good point.
Yep. Yep. We talked about that.
Already hit the Bron. Yeah.
More Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Secrets of the Mogwai. Yeah, they're gonna
Ooh,
do.
Gremlins.
Yeah, they're gonna do an animated Gremlins thing, I guess.
Just don't make
Gremlins is a classic.
make it ass. I like Gremlins. I like 1 and 2.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Two was cool because, one is probably a better movie, but they're like, well, we aren't gonna make them like. In the second one, they aren't really scary anymore because we already did the whole kind of horror aspect of them in the beginning. Like,
Yeah.
so let's just give them mad, crazy ass personalities, like, and make it mostly a comedy. So.
It's very minionish.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I can
Yeah.
see that. Yep.
Yeah.
The Ultra Instinct Shaggy meme is canon. I saw something about this. In the movie, there's a bar fight scene. There was the Mortal Kombat animated movie last year, and it was connected to that. I'll have to look more into that, but yeah, that's
I didn't know
interesting.
nothing about that.
Um, I Am Groot trailer. That looked pretty cute. That should be a
Okay.
pretty decent one.
Marvel has What If.
Marvel's What If
Oh.
series has got a season 2 announced for early 2000.
I ain't gonna lie, I
23?
did like the What If comics though. I did read those.
Yeah, I didn't read the comics, but I saw a couple episodes of the What If, and it's pretty cool. I mean, it's nice because with the way the What If works, is
Yeah.
they can basically fucking do anything. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be canon whatsoever because
It don't gotta make no damn sense
different
either. You just
timeline.
be like,
Yeah,
oh, this was fun to read.
yeah.
I remember that because specifically the comic books, it was like, I think there was one where like, you remember how like Scott saves Dark Phoenix from destroying the
Mhm.
universe for X-Men.
Mhm.
So there's one with like, what if Wolverine fell in love with Jean instead of Scott?
Uh huh.
And like Wolverine couldn't save her, so like Dark Phoenix ends up destroying the fucking universe. I was like, damn, that was a dark ass ending.
Oh damn.
I didn't expect.
That was literally the ending. She destroys the planet.
Yeah. So like typically in the real universe, Dark Phoenix goes crazy, but her love for Scott brings her back, and she like was able to like dispel the Phoenix Force. But in that one, she's in love with Wolverine instead, and her love for Wolverine isn't enough, so she destroys the whole fucking universe.
Jesus.
Yeah, she's wild.
Hmm. Speaking of which,
Boom.
X-Men '97 Disney Plus fall.
Oh boy.
God, I am fucking terrified they're gonna fuck this up
I hope
because
not,
the
bro.
'97 X-Men is
Please.
so fucking classic. I
Listen,
love that. It was
so
so
much
good.
is based on that X-Men, bro.
Yep.
So much is based.
It was
like,
so
you can't,
good.
You can't fuck that one up.
Yeah, if anyone sees this and they're like, I'm not watching some old cartoon from '97. No, this was the shit.
This is
This
real
series was amazing, and it's all on
Real
Disney
shit.
Plus. Disney Plus used to have a trial, because I don't have Disney Plus. You have kids, you probably have Disney Plus, right?
shit. No.
No?
No.
Alright.
My
But
sister does.
But there was they had
That
the
shit was wild.
trial 7 day, and I did it just to watch the series again, and then canceled that shit because I'm a scumbag like that. Hmm.
You're the scum we talk about, Destin.
Marvel Zombies on Disney Plus to have the core inspire you want from a zombie show. I have not even heard anything about this. They're doing a Marvel
Me neither.
Zombies show apparently. Apparently it's gonna be gory.
I'm up for it.
Animation panel. Let's take a quick peek at this after this commercial.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Uh, see if they show any images. Fuck is this?
I am
Oh, they're
Groot.
showing Groot.
A lot to just in passing. Doc Ock characters aren't in the MCU to begin with. Have Charlie Cox's
All right, so this is just a straight up panel. Oh, is this it?
Now, what if anything can happen in this particular world?
Oh, or is this what if? Is this? This might be what if.
Joshua.
Well, we didn't get to see
Oh,
the
wow.
footage. The only thing actually that came out of the panel was
Yeah.
that
What's his name?
What's your
That's
takeaway?
interesting.
Killer something Predator.
That was Killmonger.
Killmonger. That's it. I said killer.
well, we didn't get to
Close.
see the footage.
Ah,
The
killing
only
it.
thing that came out of the panel was that Groot trailer we saw earlier.
Tales of Walking Dead. Marvel reveals real life Infinity Stones collection.
Walking
Whoa.
Dead about to come to an end, ain't it?
$25 million
No way.
actual Infinity Stones.
Holy shit. 25 mil? That's raw.
Colombian Emerald, the Space Stone, is Sapphire.
Mhm.
Ruby from Mozambique. Amethyst. That's pretty dope. 25 million. That's freaking crazy.
That's crazy.
I guess that's the best picture we're getting.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Street Fighter
Classic-
6. Look
classic
at the classic
costumes for 6.
costumes. Yep.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yep.
You need that. It should be a given by now.
I scrolled through these, and what bummed me out is they don't have a picture of Ken. I want to see if he looks like non-bummish in his classic costume,
He
or if
got
he's or like because if they keep his hair, but they probably won't. They'll probably make him.
no.
They'll probably clean shave him.
You got to. Street Fighter 2? Yeah.
Avatar
Had
for
the
season
world
more
is,
D&D.
the world was his oyster.
Keanu Reeves Berserker anime confirmed for 2 seasons on Netflix. That should be pretty cool.
Interesting. I didn't watch any of that, so I need to check into that.
Yeah, the comic was actually pretty. Like I was glancing at some of the art one day, like years ago.
I should be up on more of this stuff, and I'm not. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm living.
Yeah, most of this I just kind of skimmed. This I saw online. I downloaded. There's a place that like you could download free comics. I downloaded Berserker and I was skimming through it, just because it's Keanu Reeves is connected to it. So
That was dope. I always like Keanu. I think he's dope.
yeah, they're doing.
I actually started liking Keanu Reeves when I watched Replacements. That's when I started being a Keanu Reeves fan.
Yeah, I think.
Believe it or not.
Yeah, I was I liked him, but I fucking was a big fan of him because I started watching the John Wick movies, and not that long ago either. I didn't
Okay.
watch. I don't think I watched a John Wick movie until the third one was about to come out.
Oh wow.
So they released a trailer for the fourth one. It looks like the same old stuff, but cool. So it's what you'd expect. Cool ass choreography, fight scenes, and all that.
Mhm.
Batman and Spawn are crossing over. I love Spawn. I'm not
Spawn
gonna lie.
fucking dope.
Spawn is.
I
Spawn
watched
is
the
sick.
90s Spawn. That shit was fire.
Yep. It gets, it gets shit on so much, but I don't see why. I think it was. You're talking about the movie, obviously, right?
The movie and the cartoon.
Yeah. I don't think I ever watched the cartoon.
I did. It was good. It's good shit.
The movie takes a lot of heat, but I think it's pretty decent for the time.
I like the movie, but to each his own. I also thought Blade was ass. Well, Joe.
Really? You don't like Blade?
I didn't like the movie. I didn't like that.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
you
just
gotta give Blade props because it's literally what saved the MCU.
Listen.
Because it made
I will fucking
$140 million, 25,
Was it
something like
40?
that. I think it was actually 128. That sounds.
Okay.
I think that's what it was. But that basically was the only way they could make more shit. I don't.
Look. He definitely saved it. You're right.
Yeah, it was so long ago. I remember liking it, but I don't remember too much about it. I'm sure if I watched it again, I'd be like, okay. But
Yeah. Listen. I gotta say, I'm not saying it's ass. I just didn't like it.
yeah. Have you watched it like relatively recently, or just when it
I
first
haven't
came
watched
out?
it recently, so I might go back and be like, oh, it wasn't that bad.
I doubt it'll get any better. If you didn't like it the first time,
Right.
It's rare you watch a movie again, like what, 25 years later, and you're like, oh,
Like,
I
oh,
didn't
it's
give it a
good.
chance. Like the graphics ain't getting any better, so it's not gonna
No,
look any better. That's for sure.
maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll appreciate the acting differently. Black Adam. Okay.
Yep, look at him. Might be cool. I don't know. I
Might
don't.
be. We'll see.
I don't. I don't trust The Rock in a like a dramatic role. So, but
Rocky
we'll
movies
see.
don't bomb often, so
Yeah. House of the Dragon. So we got some Game of Thrones and R. Martin stuff. Batwheel, Star Trek. Star Trek. Sandman. Uh, Dragon Prince. Brinkley season 4. You never heard of that either.
no, that's new to me.
Yep.
It's probably people that's gonna see this like how could you not know what Dragon Prince is? These guys are fucking losers. I've never listened to it again.
What a weird response. Dwayne Johnson draws booze for Superman response to Comic Con. Someone asked him who'd win in a fight between Black Adam and Superman, and he said, "Well, hey, it probably all depends on who's playing Superman." Like, what?
Yeah, that's a random
That's
ass.
a random ass answer. Well,
Uh,
we're talking about like if they were real, right? Not like actors.
I said I would have said, bitch me, I would win. I would win.
I'm pretty sure that's what everyone was expecting. That's why they booed him.
Yeah.
Avengers finale and John Hickman 6 series.
How they gonna boo this motherfucker for his answer? That's crazy.
She-Hulk and Black Panther.
How you
Um,
feel about She-Hulk?
it looks funny. I'm not gonna lie. Did you watch the trailer?
I didn't see the trailer yet.
It's long, so I'm not gonna play it because we've been going on. We got still a couple more things to talk about, but it looked pretty funny. Yeah, I'd check it out. I think it'll have a cool dynamic because She-Hulk is always a superhero, even in the comics, where like she doesn't want to be a superhero. She just wants to be a lawyer.
Right.
She's like she hates it. So I think that'll be a cool dynamic. Um, because I think a lot of the season is gonna be her just being like, I don't want to fucking do any of this.
Right.
Like I just want to fucking be a lawyer. Like not
It's not
like
the
stuff
life I
like
want.
that. So, and there's a couple good jokes in the trailer. So if anyone hasn't seen that,
I'm
definitely
gonna go
check
look.
that out.
I'm gonna go look.
More She-Hulk, Captain America, Ant-Man. Yeah, so some cool stuff. I don't keep up with a lot of comics, and I'm like you. I don't watch too many movies or too many shows that often. So I think the last one I watched was not Miss Marvel, the one that was on Disney Plus that had God, I can't even think of it. The one that started out like a classic comedy show, like a year or
Oh,
two ago.
WandaVision?
WandaVision, yeah. That's the
Okay.
last one I watched, which was pretty dope.
Yeah,
That
WandaVision
was
was
pretty
really
cool.
good.
But
I enjoyed it.
I think it's the last Marvel thing, the series that I actually watched. So
I enjoyed it.
I'll probably check out What If actually. I've been meaning to do that, and it's just reminded me. So cool. So next, Evo's coming up
Evo's
in
coming up.
13. Well, no, 11 days. So um, that'll be dope. What are the main games? Tekken, Street Fighter 5, Strive, and then I think Skullgirls is gonna be there for the first time, right?
Skullgirls made it.
Yeah.
Smash is
Which
not
is
gonna be
crazy to
there.
me that this is the first time Skullgirls has been there. That's right, right?
Skullgirls has a following, but Skullgirls never really did big numbers. I think that's always something that like was a Evo's all about big time, big numbers, big games, all that type of stuff. So I think I was actually surprised to see that too. I was like, oh shit, Skullgirls, because I remember it was a one year it was like a race between Skullgirls and like in Madden, not Madden, Skullgirls and Melee, and Melee ended up beating them out because they raised the most money or something like that. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Grand
Grand
Blue,
Blue is
Fridays,
surprising.
Melty,
Melty
yeah.
Blood is kind of. Yeah, I mean, those are the two that.
I want
I
to
mean, I
see
guess
what.
Skullgirl stands out, but I really wouldn't have thought that. I mean, I know it's got a good following, and I know it's not crazy popular,
No,
but I
it's not.
guarantee more people are playing Skullgirls than Grand Blue right now. I mean, Grand Blue has its following, and there's a lot of people playing in the background, but I feel like it's not nearly as popular as Skullgirls is at this moment. But
I think Grand Blue might see a resurgence after Evo, because when it gets a chance to be the main stage, people can see what the game is and have fun with it and all that. I think that's gonna help. What really killed Grand Blue was just COVID, man, and because
it really did.
it had a lot of players here playing it, a lot of good traction
Yep.
before COVID hit, and then it was like, okay, nobody can play it. Net code was booty,
Yeah, I
and
mean,
then people
I
were still
played it for
rocking
like
with
a
it.
solid month. I liked that game a lot.
I liked it too. A lot of
Yeah.
our community liked it. So
Yep. And then
I'm a Percival main, so
I think I said this in an episode previously, but like 7 or 8 months ago. I was like, yo, how can I want to play some Grand Blue? And it was
Yeah.
a Saturday afternoon, or it was like a Saturday like late afternoon, like 7 or 8. And I got on Grand Blue and there was literally nobody on, not a single
Mm.
person, not
Yeah.
in the lobby, like nothing on PC. I was like, oh wow, that is not good. So that's kind of what draws me to say that I think more people play Skullgirls. But I hope it gets
Yeah.
a resurgence. I'd love to go back and play it a little bit. Just
No,
gotta
you're
find
probably
someone to
right about
fucking.
Skullgirls playing
I'd
also.
love to play someone in it. There's just nobody online.
What do you think is gonna be the most hype moment?
I'll probably Tekken 7.
Yeah,
It always
Tekken usually
does.
is really good at having tech like hype moments.
Yeah,
Just the way the game is like played. You could just like
without a doubt.
sometimes I catch myself like tense up a little bit when I'm watching. I don't do that with other games.
I mean, Strive has dope moments, but it like
Yeah,
shit moves so fast. There's like, especially certain characters, like someone's playing Amelia or a Chip or someone like. Even when you know what's going on, sometimes
it
shit
could be a
moves
little
too
hard to
fast
follow.
for you
Yeah,
to like
yeah,
see or know that like something really dope just happened. So probably Tekken.
mm.
Um,
Yeah. You right.
it always does.
I agree.
They don't have the schedule out yet, do
You know, what's
they?
surprising, King of Fighters is still kicking pretty really well.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
had
you
died
said.
pretty quick before, but 14 died fast, but 15 is live and well, man.
Yeah, I still see some people streaming it.
Yeah,
You know. Did you guys did run it this Saturday, right?
yeah, we ran it
Did people showed up for it a little bit early
6-7,
Saturday?
I think. Yeah,
Was it a pay tournament or was that one of the
yeah,
free
yeah.
dinner?
It was a side tournament.
Gotcha. Nice.
Yeah, yeah. So we got a little, but also King of Fighters usually the brackets are usually larger. What's the matter? Oh no, it's right here. Huh? Duh. Don't you bums get y'all bum juice on my controller? Uh, no. So King of Fighters usually has a higher like usually between like 10 to 11 people enter, but like this past Saturday was just a like it's the July and the August lows I tell you about. So
Yeah. Yeah. Saturday was mad fun. I mean, it was always
yeah,
fun. I
I
mean,
enjoy it. It was just like
that's I because my car's still a little wonky. I almost didn't go, and I was like, you know what? It's the summer.
yeah,
A lot of people go. I was like, I'm gonna go.
summertime.
I'm gonna go and play just because I know it dies down a little bit in the summer. So I'm glad
I,
I'm glad I
I
went. So
I love seeing you come through. So like it makes me happy to see you walk through the door and we can
yeah,
kick it and
I
talk shit.
yeah I had a great time.
Insult people. So that's fun too.
Yep. Um, cool. You want to talk about our last thing? You brought this up right before we started the stream. You wanted to talk about how Twitch and streamers in general don't seem to collaborate as much as you seem to think they should.
Yeah, so I was watching the video and one of the streamers made a good point and he's like I wonder why a lot of streamers would rather stream by themselves and know that like I mean and here's the thing like big numbers aren't always the end goal. We know some people just stream because they love it, but let's be honest, 97% of the people who stream they're trying to turn it into a career.
Yeah.
So um his basic thing was like, yo, how do we get to the point where people would rather fail by themselves than stream with other people and combine communities and connect together and stuff like that. So it was interesting, some interesting points that got brought up, and one of them was just like, well, I think some people don't want to lose control of what they have, and they don't want to be kind of roped into whatever the other streamer is doing. They don't want to have to like compete with the other streamer, and sometimes you could kind of get into that competitive mode where like if they're saying something funny, all of a sudden you want to be a funny streamer. If they're saying something, um, if there's a streamer that's really like what's the word I'm looking for, really informative and really analytic, all of a sudden you want to try to talk more informative and analytic, and it's some people get out of who they are trying to keep up with the collaboration. So when they said it like that, I was like, okay, that makes a little more sense. But I'm one of those people, man. I understand how important collaborations are. Obviously, we see it every day with corporations and bigger businesses and even esport organizations. How important it is to have sponsors and just work with other people and other businesses to get your name and your brand out there. So, but I did notice that a lot of the streamers I see, they're by themselves. They're streaming to 6, 7 people, not really trying to connect with anybody else or anything like that. And it's clear they're trying to grow their brand. They're not just doing it for fun. but they're kind of stuck in that. Oh, I don't want to deal with nobody else. I just want to do my thing, and I play Mario Kart and that's it. Instead of like, okay, well shit, let me jump over here and play a little GoldenEye, try something different, or have them come over my stream. And that's another thing too. People were worried about being outshined by someone else's personality or by their following, or it was a bunch of different reasonings. But I at the end of the day, I was more like, no, I think collaborations are probably better. Yeah, you might run into those kind of whack situations where it's not as um what's the word I'm looking for? Not as conducive to what you're looking for as you want. It's not as beneficial as you thought, but like you just never know until you get out there and try it. So, but I did notice there's a lot of streamers, man. Streaming to two, three, four people. Not really that exciting, not really that fun to watch, and they're not. You could just tell, like, no, I'll die out here on this island by myself instead of like, hey, let's do something together with other people. So,
Yeah, and especially, I mean, I think it's a lot of things. I think it's also, people that, it takes a lot for a lot of people that play video games. A lot of them are a little bit more reserved, a little introverted,
hmm
and
good
maybe,
point.
and probably a
That's a good
little
point.
insecure to be like, hey, do you want to stream together? And be like, oh yeah, how many viewers do you have? It's like, well, I'll get like one
Yeah,
or two,
two, right?
and one of them is because I have my stream up on the side, kind of thing. So I think it's what you said. I think it's a lot of the
I hear you.
insecurity
I didn't think
shit.
about that. You're right.
So, um, yeah, I mean, if I put it on my like, that's what I'll do sometimes when I stream. I'll put it on like the side monitor, and then I'll unconnect from the Wi-Fi, and I'll stream my stream on my phone, and there's two viewers right there. So that's what I used to do back then. So, um, yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of things. I mean, a lot of people do. A solid amount of people do collaborate, but it's people that have like a good following. But that could be how they got the good following. It's because they put themselves out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You almost
yeah.
have to have like almost a salesman marketing mentality, and to really get maybe not pushy, but really push like ask someone a couple times. You know what I mean? You can't get that like urge like, man, I think I'm bugging them. I'm not gonna ask them again. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And
yeah,
start
that's true.
feeling like, shit, I asked them and they didn't respond. Like I'm not gonna ask again. When for all you know they saw it and they were like, oh, that's a good idea. I'll hit them up later, and then they just
And it's
forgot.
never got back. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've
So
done it. So like I know it happens.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
so it's I think it's a lot of things, but no, I think that's a great point. Um,
So, no, it's really scary to people too. I've noticed that. Like as a businessman, I had to learn a long time ago. Like people just gonna say, "Nah, I'm good," and they're gonna say it in a multitude of ways. You just have to deal with it and be like, "Okay, I'm cool with that." But you just can't be scared to put your name out there. So for the people who watching, for the four people watching us, listen, this is what you do to be a good streamer. Nah, I'm
yeah.
just but just put yourself out, man. They either gonna say yeah they want to work with you or they don't. Don't take it personal. You never know what goals and aspirations they have. So well,
Yeah.
I think that's the way to go. But I'd like to see more collaborations and more streamers work together because I just think it's smarter, man. You get to more people, you have less downtime, and you just sometimes feeding off each other makes you better. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I
without a
stream by
doubt.
myself, but man, doing it with you is way better.
Oh,
You know?
yeah. It's so much like there are so many times like when I stream solo where there'll be a 5 minute span where I'll just forget I'm streaming. I'm like, oh shit, I should probably say something.
I should say
But
something,
like
right?
when we do this, obviously all I'm doing is talking and like fucking with the mixer and all that shit. But yeah, it's so much better with someone else because I can't even tell you how many times we'll be talking about something, and then I'll like not panic, but in the back of my mind I'll be like, fuck, I'm losing my train of thought. I kind of forgot where I was going with this. So I'll just stop talking for a second, and then you take over, and then
Yeah.
you start talking, and you're just off the hook, and it makes it so much better. There isn't
hmm
just me like repeating the same shit over and over. So
I think working with people helps you get better too. Like I've dealing with working with you makes me like, okay, I gotta do this or I gotta do that. Like, okay, let me chill, let Dustin chime in here. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, he did bring up a good point. Damn, I never would have thought about that. Good shit, Dustin. Like so
yeah,
that aspect, what I'm saying, I think is real valuable to the stream. And that's why you'll see a lot of even the hosts like the at the IGNs and all that, it's very rare you see people by themselves, you know what I'm saying?
oh without a doubt. Yeah, when they do
You'll see
let's
people
plays, it's at least two or three
right, they
people.
sit down
Yeah,
right because it's just you need somebody to feed off sometimes and it's kind of boring by yourself.
yeah, without a doubt.
That's just me.
I don't think unless you don't get along with the other person and you're fighting on stream, I don't think there's any downside to like
Yeah,
collabing with
yeah,
another streamer.
yeah.
And if there
Even
is,
then, like, all right, I don't
if,
fuck with you no more, and move on.
and if there is, I can't think of one unless the person you stream with is a fuck ton more like entertaining to watch, and some of your
Yeah.
streamers just start watching him instead of you. But that'd be pretty fucked up. But I
That's the fear, I think. Like, oh no. My six gonna turn into three.
Well, see, another thing is when I was doing internet marketing from like 2006 to like 2012,
Uh huh.
we would do these things called JVs, and they stood for joint ventures.
Okay.
And it was either through like connections you had, mutual friends, or there would be websites where you'd say, I have a list of like 10,000 emails, double opt in, they want information on this topic, like say it was health and fitness. And then there'd be someone else on the site, and there'd be like, I got a list of 8,000 people in the health and fitness niche. And,
Ah, okay.
and they'd
Okay.
be like, uh, on July 28th, um, on that day, it depends on whatever time you think your list is more responsive. I'm gonna send out an email blast to all of them for your product. You send out an email
Oh,
blast
that's
for all of
smart.
them, and
Smart.
then you'd send them to like a squeeze page. You'd get their emails, and then he'd get some of the emails from your list. And that was literally my job for like a couple years. It's just emailing someone like, yo, you got any openings? Like, yeah, you want to do this date, and then we just email each other's products to the
Hmm.
list. So I feel like there should be something like that for Twitch. Be like, I
That'd be
play,
cool.
I play League of Legends, I play mid, and then someone's like, and it'd be like I'm silver two, and
Right.
then you can find someone who's like, oh, and I stream, and I only get like 6 concurrent viewers or something like that, and then
Right.
someone else is like, yeah, I'm silver one, and I play jungle, and I stream League of Legends. It's like, yo, you want to stream together?
Right.
Like, and
That would
just,
be dope.
and then you
That would
just
be
put
dope.
in the title, like, streaming with, and then you put their name, and then the other person does the same. And then just every once in a while be like, yeah, I'm playing with blah, blah, blah. Go over there, shoot him a follow. If you got a second, we
That would be cool.
appreciate it.
Actually, I think I've never heard that type of marketing, but I think
Yeah, and
that'd be
then,
really dope.
yeah, and then for all you know, you meet someone you can stream with all the time. You guys have a good back
Facts.
and forth. Like,
And
I
if you don't
think,
like it, you don't. Yeah, you never have to do it again. It's not like you're locked into a contract neither.
yeah. And you just set a date, be like, hey, Friday from like 8 to 11, you free? Like, you can have a
Sure.
calendar of people you just stream with. Be like, oh, next Tuesday I got a stream with Big Sexy. Like, it's just, there might be something like that. I haven't looked. If they're not, I might look into trying to think of something to create like that. So
Right.
I
Right.
definitely
Right.
have the background to be able to do that. But I'm sure it probably exists. But I think that's a great idea. Like, you don't have to put yourself out there. You just put up a post. You say, I play this game. If there's a ranking system, you say, I'm around this rank. If it's a co op game, all the better. And be like, I play multiverses. I'm ranked like
Yeah.
20,000 in duos. Like, anyone want a duo and stream? Like, you can put, like, I prefer someone with at least, like, if you have like 200 concurrent viewers, obviously you don't want to probably stream with like someone who has 3 viewers, or else you're going to get a million people that want to stream with you. Be like, I prefer, set the requirements. You have to have
Right.
100
Right.
to
Right.
150. You link your Twitch account, or you look at their Twitch account and see. I don't know. I think that would help a lot of people, like, get out of their comfort zone, because that makes it so much less awkward than
Right. It's
putting
less
yourself out
scary, and
there
like
and
somebody's
messaging.
kind of doing the work for you, and you just gotta kind of jump in and plug in and like and play pretty much. So yeah,
Yeah, and
I agree.
because it's like that meme, you always see where it's like, the worst she can say is no, and in the next panel she's like, ew, like,
Going in.
yeah, worst she can say is no, and then he walks up, ew, it's like, oh
Right.
fuck,
Like,
like,
hold on, that's not.
but no, some people like no is scary for me. The same reason why I hate showing people a project until it's at least, like, I don't mind if someone wants edits at all, but I like, some people will be like, I'll be like, it's almost done. They're like, oh, well, show me what you have. I'm like, I can, but I would really like to just completely finish it.
Right.
Like, because I'm like, I
That
want
makes sense.
something to be, super well before I do it, which is the same reason I would have a hard time messaging someone about a collaborative stream, because
Yeah.
for me to say I
Yeah.
don't really have that many viewers,
Yeah.
like, it's very painful. It's like a very, it's like an emotional hit. I don't want to admit that,
Mhm.
like like our production's
Yeah.
good, but we just haven't like gotten taken off that much
It
yet.
just don't
So,
hit like that, and that happens sometimes too.
and I mean,
You
that's
kind of
a
get stuck in there, and it gives other people opportunity to see who else out there too. I think maybe it should be somewhere like that. Like, there's different echelons, right? So you can set it to open where you stream with anybody, but you can say like, okay, I prefer, the 0 to 10 range, the 10 to 15 range, the 10 to 20 range, the 25 to 70 range. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can kind of set it a little bit. Have some basic ranges that you have. 100 plus streamers, 100,000 plus, all that type of stuff. But and then collaborate there. I think that'd be a good idea. Like you said, now it's less scary because I'm plugging in with people who are in the range I'm in. Like, okay, you get 7, I get 3, bet, or you get 5, I get 9, we good.
Yeah, and obviously, you link your Twitch profile. You can click on their VODs and be like, "Yo, this guy's actually pretty funny," or you
Yeah,
can be like,
yeah,
"This guy's mad awkward," even though he's got 12 concurrent viewers. Like, I feel like we would just be even more awkward, and it wouldn't
right.
really help. So
You just might
streaming's
want to
not
keep it
fun if
right.
you're fucking uncomfortable. That's not really the
Yeah,
point. So,
yeah,
but yeah, it'd be pretty cool.
that'd be pretty
Um,
dope. But yeah, that was my thing, man. That's all I wanted.
no, I think it's a great point. I think it's what you said. And I think it's the comfort zone thing. I think it's a bunch of things. So
Yeah.
cool. You got anything else?
Nah, that was it, man.
We got an hour and 5 in, so
Good,
it's
good.
about the perfect time. Oh, that's what I want to say. So fucking last week, a little update for you guys. Last week, the first 26 minutes of our audio didn't do it.
Oh,
So our audio started because it like notified me at like 26 minutes in, which is when we started the Tekken Bloodline trailer. So I uploaded the video, and then YouTube has an edit thing. So I just said, cut out the first 26 minutes and 18 seconds, which is the beginning audio. And it was like, okay, it's going to take a little bit to process. I started this fucking Friday night. And then, like, the past 3 days has just said processing.
damn.
And if I cut it out, like, on Premiere, and then I re-render it and then upload it again to YouTube, the quality is going to get shittier. So one of these weeks, you're gonna get 2 episodes of Safe on Talk on YouTube.
Hey,
So I'm
man,
gonna
it is
figure it
what
out.
it
But
is.
I just wanted to point out I didn't forget about that episode because we did get a solid hour of content. So that will go up. YouTube's being a pain in the ass. So
It happens, bro.
I'll figure that out. Uh, but yeah, I think that's it. We're gonna get out of here. We will be back next Tuesday
Bet.
around 5 o'clock. We're gonna try, I think, to do something a little different. We're gonna stop using Skype. I think we're gonna try some Discord. So if we're
Discord.
so if we're not on until like 5:30 again, we apologize. But uh,
I didn't notice, but the echo stopped somewhere along the line. I just,
yeah,
I
it
didn't
did
even
that
notice it.
one time. It just randomly stopped. So
But it stopped today too. Like, I
yeah,
don't know where, but I just realized. Oh, you don't even have an echo.
yeah, yeah. I don't know,
I don't know. That's
but
all
we'll
it was.
figure it out. But yeah, thanks everyone for listening. This will hopefully go up soon. I'm
Appreciate
not
y'all.
gonna say tomorrow or Thursday anymore because it's mad random. Because when this shit uploads, I can't use my computer. So if I got to do
It
some
is
work
what it is.
stuff,
Yeah.
or it's late and I'm just want to wind down, play a video game, I can't upload, or else it just makes me lag. So
I feel you.
it all depends. And I try to upload while I go to bed, but I always forget because it's 2 in the morning and I'm exhausted. But
It's like
anyways,
that, bro.
but yeah, thanks everyone for watching. If you're on YouTube, make sure you follow us on twitch.tv/safeontalk.
Hell
Um,
yeah.
we'd love for you guys to participate. I'd love to get some trivia going eventually. Get some like Safe on Talk hats made or something for a little bit of a
Hey,
prize.
get the merch out there.
Yeah, I really want to get some viewer interaction going. I think that's very important.
That's fire.
Uh,
Let's do that.
yeah, so thanks everyone for watching. I'm gonna roll the outro, and we will see you next week.
Be safe.